So, imagination. Do you have one?
Oh, yeah.
You do, don't you? Well, what is really valuable is when it has you. But you see, the way it goes with our day and time is this sort of thing just isn't supported. Too many children are turned away from using their imaginative mind and are urged to strengthen the logical machine mind that's full of facts and numbers. I can remember as a kid growing up that it was inconceivable that I could have a device in my pocket that I could pull out and I could ask any question, and within seconds it would give me the answer. Just totally inconceivable. Didn't have the internet back then. Didn't have that kind of interconnectedness that we do now, that technology has made available. In our imagination, which definitely is the fuel of creativity, it's as if we have to push the threshold of our current awareness in order to get a glimpse, a peek, into the next dimension that holds so many possibilities. What's going to get you there? Imagination is going to get you there. The power of imagination is the power to transform through the act of creativity. Inside of you, inside of me, inside of everyone is the innate creator. And it is first and foremost expressed through the free-flowing imagination. The child, the playful child. You might even want to look and say that within us we have this magician that is full of magic, waiting for opportunities to ignite us, to stir us, to where it then is able to come through and reveal itself. Now, today, fortunately, or you might say with synchronicity, the MCer is one who has this recognition and works as a teacher with children to stir them in their development of imagination and creative abilities. As a kid growing up, I think we had an art class, but obviously it didn't register as much as other things did, which tended to steer the development of my awareness, my brain, my thoughts, in a direction away from it. Whereas where we are right now, we look and we see that the potential of such profound revelations coming to the earth in the next 20 to 50 years, just think, 20 to 50 years, that we could have exponential development and transformation that would affect human life and all life on this planet. Consider such, okay, I know I'm talking in terms of bringing it from technology to personal development, but look and think. How about 3D printing? How about artificial intelligence? How about nanotechnology? How about robotics? How about synthetic biology? How about quantum computing? Now, if we look at each one of these fields, it's like a blank to me, because I just don't have the current perception to have the appreciation. But there are people who are really excited and involved in developing, advancing, in creating beyond where it is right now. Now imagine that all of these come together and become ignited with a conscious recognition that is fired, is fueled by imagination. Can you imagine where we're going to be? That there will actually be the capacity for some type of technology to reach into dirt and transform that dirt right there into food to feed the population of the world. Just as a consideration. We look at things right now and we see scarcity, we see sparseness, and that's our frame of reference, which is what I am stirring you to get out of and allow yourself to become ignited with the power of imagination. It means that you choose in yourself to pursue your life goals with creativity as a part of your pursuit. Instead of just from hand to mouth, and instead of being led by the dictations of ego, you allow yourself to move within yourself and connect with that other part of you that is awaiting your recognition. Imagination gives us a potential to look again and imagine what humanity could achieve if we can consider and involve ourselves in the consideration of bringing our creativity to a place of sharing with another, to where we all share our creative imagination, that we're going to be coming together as a unified field of energy, intelligence. We hear about IQ, and we hear about such things as the potential of emotional intelligence. Well, what about spiritual intelligence? What if we bring the heart and the mind together to where they coherently work? How is that going to reveal itself so far as intelligence? Could it be that this really is a part of our awakening? That we're coming to a place of spiritual intelligence? That is because we choose to connect with our deeper self and bring forth possibilities of creativity through the use of our imagination. One person said, consider, if you take thought and use it as a tool, but instead of having it just remain in the brain, you allow a thought to take you from one thought to the next thought, to the next thought, to the next thought, not judging them as good or bad or right or wrong, but just so far as efficient or inefficient, to where you work along the lines of becoming more efficient in whatever it is that you're bringing forth through your imagination for creative expression. What could you do? What could you do? What could you do? What could you experience creatively? What could it register in your imagination if you started from where you are with the things that you can recall as a child stirred you to create? Here's another possibility. That child's still alive and awaiting recognition in you. What if you took a blank sheet of paper and you drew a picture of yourself? And then in drawing the picture, you went back to your childhood and you allowed the recollections of all your childhood creative expressions that brought you a sense of joy and brought you a sense of fulfillment. What if you use that to rekindle, to awaken your creative imagination, and then choose opportunities to express it? Instead of just think about it or leave it on the shelf of thought, you actually bring it forward and put it into ways of manifestation. And by the way, let it be goofy. Let it be weird. Let it be unconventional. But again, if you want to have a frame of reference, let how efficient it is, let how it moves you and motivates you to move beyond where you are right now. So this is bringing, excuse me, our personal creative power, our own inspiration, to a level of waking up and begin to see it as a fire that we can rekindle in ourselves and let that flame ignite us in such a way that we realize that, well, William Blake stated it another way. He said, "Whose soul gives no light shall never become a star." What if you, in letting your light shine, in igniting yourself, you find yourself becoming a star of light, a star of bright, a star of wonder in your own creative capacity, to where you find that truly imagination leads you into its domain, and you begin to experience imagination. First person, present tense. You open up and you begin to explore it and discover the wonder of who you can be. Thank you.
For more information about the Metaphysical Church of Enlightenment or the Rodin Foundation, please go to our website at www.rodin.org. If you have been inspired by the revelations shared in these podcasts, please donate to the Rodin Foundation's ongoing efforts to help others help themselves at www.rodin.org/donate.